Má khi nào bá kho cái này ngon lắm. Usually when my dad cooks this, it's really nice. All you do is pork chop and fry it with garlic, sugar. So what you do is you put garlic into it first and sugar and just stir it, and then you put the meat in, the pork chop and pepper. So this is my favorite one. It's pepper and pork chop, and also eggs, just normal eggs. Mai mốt con nói chuyện tính cái ADSL 2 Plus làm sao mà từ từ. It will take a while for me to calculate the ADSL 2 Plus in relation to the porcupine and also to police army guardianship before it may not expire in relation to the developer of info technology and also data core usurping of 2284 and 2281 in relation to the police army and also to develop the technology of OT. When you develop the OT, you will indicate the amphetamine and to defuse the cell of 2284 and 2281 in relation to the police army and also to redevelop the sugarcane into the EP10. Yes, when you have the sugarcane into the EP10, you will have the correct petrol or fuel or oil based on tartar for, I don't have a clientele name as yet, for someone in relation to develop technology and also data core, the indexing of its apparency or apparently in relation to the verb, the provision of a teleport. You will need to program into the data core of the police army and also to develop the police agent. The police agent is based upon the Asian Pacific and also to grid the next decimal of 55.3 and 2.481 in relation to Xeon. Once you share the relationship to care of, you will mark the material based upon the rejection fees of cell 224 and 2248, which is the ambushing degree of form, and you can indicate the subdivider by chaos. Once you indicate the subdivider by chaos, you also need to work out the not the compass but the preference of its privileges and also to username the username the dir in relation to the roots, because each roots in the computer system, each root has a tree to parent child and child to parent child, mother mainframe, and grid into the next cellular, not salute but sulu or silu, something like that. The provision of Maria has been aid into the welfare and also to develop the relationship to guard the dir and also to police army the directory of each roots, because the roots of the tree has been grown into its seeds and also based upon the property. The property is based upon Leonardo da Vinci and Toccatia and also to pipa, the pipe. When you pipa the pipe in Vietnam, you will get the next metal in relation to the correct contour of its procedure. So in time, when you have its procedure, you will redirect yourself into the wisdom of truth and build the guardian to develop the info technology and also to data core, the intel or intel. Once you have that, you will also rework into the Mac, and each Mac you will need the Greek author Xeon. You will need Xeon to develop the next Thunderbolt to SEM 3326 and 224, indexing into its ascendancy, and to mother mainframe the flyer. Each flyer is by Cindy, my sister-in-law, to tax indexing the procure the dictation of chaos. See, in that way, when you cook the correct food based upon the nutrition, the understanding of life is based on this grid. When you have this grid, see, when you have this grid, you will next this one, which is straightforward, bash straight, crossfire, indexing, ATI technology, data, enforce. When you data enforce into the OS system of Microsoft Corporation, you need to somehow serve into the next undelete material of Corex, and also to guardian the relationship of PETA, no, not yet, of PETA or something like that. Once you have the node of understanding of the ambush, you will need to degrade into the next amphetamine to work out the sugarcane for the EP10, and also the E10 in relation to the car engine by Ferrari, and also to crystal stick into Japanese by GTR, the latest model, which is 127,000 approximately, something like that. So once you do that, you will next grid the that is Buddhism. Finished. It's a sound. Sort of, sometimes. It's finished.